never reach age 40. They all get poisoned. We are using enough formaldehyde to fill 20 Olympic-sized pools every day in America. And then we throw it into the ground with a dead person. We are utilizing 14 Empire State Building worth of concrete to build the caskets that are first before we put the wooden caskets. How do you call them?
Like a tomb.
The vaults,
Oh, yeah.
okay? And the mausoleum, and the sidewalks. We're wasting more marble that we can build a whole village every day for free. So it's not putting the people out of work, it's cutting off the waste and really recycling it. And finally, we will not be using all the metal that goes into the burial grounds, enough to have metal to build 6, and we will support all of this, okay? 6 George Washington bridges, the amount of metal. Okay? So if they can prove it that it flies, those people over there will be smoking cigars on the beach of Havana very soon, okay? I interrupted to give you an idea of what they're doing. So when you see trees over there, it doesn't have to be a tree, it could be an oil leak in the middle of an oil pipeline. Again, hovering with the drone, seeing a leak, coming down, reading the RFID, and then they're sending a crew to where it is. It could be planted in the middle of the desert or in the middle of a forest with animals that eating the trees to send in airplanes to spray the fields. Right? So there is a big application for it.
So,
Take it over.
Shyam will describe this image.
So, hello everyone. Let me explain it again about what Professor said in a rephrase. So, this is the basic concept to plant a tree and save the environment. And also technically this is a concept with the RFID tag and reader. So this is a very huge project for now moment. So we are working only on RFID tag. If you see, we have the plastic chip. It's like very basic. There is a coil inside. It will be not affected by any like weather, rain, wind, snow, nothing. But if in case of fire, it will melt down. So to make a recovery, we have other projects like smoke detector, soil moisture, and also we have some limitation with the power sources and the cables. Right now we are not working on a battery side because we also need a voltage regulator and all. So for that project, we also have a wind and solar power panels. So at this moment, for the limitation, for the time being, we are only using the RFID project to explain what we are actually doing with the environment and why we are doing it and why we wanted to plant the trees. Next one. So this is a soil moisture flame like smoke detector. The concept that professor already explained, like plant a tree, we can put RFID tag over there, and it will be like any place, mountain, forest, backyard, anywhere. So as I mentioned, we are clear about concern of the environment, grow trees, save trees. And mainly with the RFID tag, we can create a database and we can store all the people's personal information like name, birth date, grave location, everything. So we don't have to write it down on the pages and make a birth certificate or something like that. We can store in it electronically in a database, basically. So for the hardware and software, my other friend Vishal is going to explain it.
Good evening, guys. So we would like to show you what kind of hardware and software we have used. So for the first, as my friend have showed you, the RFID tag. So this is the tag which we use. You might recognize it this way too. This is an RFID tag too. And we have an RFID reader in the next slides. And yeah, so to define RFID, there are two kinds of RFID tags. One would be a passive RFID and the other one would be an active RFID. So usually this is the tag, and when to use a tag you need to take it near the antenna, or you need an antenna inside the RFID tag itself. So right now this is a passive RFID, this is an active RFID, passive. So usually you have an RFID tag, it gives you a radio signal to the antenna, and antenna is connected to a reader which takes the signal to whichever destination we choose to. So this is how RFID reader works. So usually it reads the tag and gets the unique number. So each RFID tag, you can destine a particular number, any kind of unique number to it. So usually the tag, so the reader sends in asking what are you and who are you. So the tag, it just gives you whatever ID or the number you have put it in the tag. So this is called a Node MCU. So what basically Node MCU does is it helps the reader pass on the information to the destination. So right now in our project we're using a website. So now, so this is a Wi-Fi module which is induced into the Node MCU, my bad. So what Wi-Fi module does is it has the destination address. So whenever we scan the RFID tag near the reader takes the information to the Node MCU. The Node MCU takes it directly to the website.
The
So-
hardware was supplied by the team. The department did not buy yet any of this. So kudos to Hishim.
So these are the softwares we have used. So Arduino IDE is a free use software. So what we used it is for, we have shown you the Node MCU. So Node MCU works with the Arduino IDE. So we can just program it, it's easily programmable. So you program the Arduino IDE saying that the Node ICU should receive the information and send it to a website or any place, any destination we choose. In the Node++, we have used it to design our website. And XAMPP server is a server we're currently using to store all of whatever the data we are receiving, and we're building more information every day. So whatever information we're building is already going into XAMPP server. So we would like to show you a demo of it. My friend Shivam would like to show you a demo of it.
So this is our